everyone, welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios, and it is Shout Out Saturday. So today I have two things. Number one, we will be doing the Shout Out Saturday drawing here in just a few minutes, but I also wanted to give a shout out to my friend who is also a jewel with Dear Julie's group. That is Darlene. She sent me Happy Mail, and I have not opened this yet. We're going to see it together, okay? The second one comes from Madi at SpectrumArt, and I will link her channel down below. She does some awesome live sales of fabulous product. And I've got, this is my latest order from Madi. I get some really cool stuff from her, and I love this paper. I'm going to come back to this since it's going to be a challenge, a channel link. I will come back and do this one just before we draw names. Let's do the Happy Mail from Darlene first. Haven't even opened it yet. How's that? Now, I did take a peek at the customs form and have kind of an idea of a couple of things that are in here. Darlene is in Canada. Now, when I sent Darlene Happy Mail back in June, it took her 8 weeks to get it. It took 10 days for me to get a package coming out of Canada to the U.S., so go figure. Okay, let's just dump this out. Oh, pretty. Okay. I love bears, and this is wallpaper. Oh, my heavens. Darlene, I collect bears, so this is awesome. Oh, I can't wait to use this. I won't hoard it, Darlene, I promise. I'll use it. More wallpaper border. I love this this darker, it's not a teal, really foresty. I have a narrower roll that matches this, I think. So it'll be cool to put those two together. Oh, look at this one. Isn't this adorable? Oh, my word. Oh, just want to do a baby book with that one. I have, excuse me while I sit here and tear up, I have wildlife collection that my mom had ordered for my daughter when she was like 5, and there's like 5 or 6 binders of these fold-out cards, and the binders are just sitting there on the shelf doing absolutely nothing, you know, because everything's on the internet now, so why use a real book? So I plan to use some of those in junk journals, and this would be perfect for one, for my keeper journal, for me. My mom was a crafter. She got me started crafting when I was 9, and she would so be into junk journaling. So I think that'll make a nice cover for a tribute album to my mom. Thank you, Darlene. Oh, pretty kitchen pattern. And this has, it's not slick. It almost has a fabric feel to it. It's one of those really good washable wallpapers, borders to use in kitchens. I like that. See, let's finish with the wallpaper. We'll come back to all the little stuff falling out everywhere. Then we have this wallpaper border. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Those are a nice big... Ooh, Darlene. These would be a perfect color pattern, I think, with Ladies in Waiting. What do you think? Let me know down below what you think of that idea. Okay, then we have pretty spools of ribbon wrapped around playing cards. I love the sparkle. This will be great in a winter album. Love that. Oh, let's see. Then there's this cherry cobbler grosgrain ribbon. Oh, and look at these cute little paper clips with little wreaths on them. How cute. Oh, yeah, there's a Christmas album there for sure, Darlene. Thank you. Oh, I don't mean to sniffle, but when I tear up, I sniffle. There's some blue snowflake brads. Perfect. You know, I've been collecting stuff for a wintry album. Look at this lace, and there's several pieces of this here, including the one she's adhered to the front of a pocket that has more ribbon stuff in it. This is really stiff, So this would be great to use on a belly band or a little tuck because it would be firm enough to hold up. Notice how everything I look at anymore is all about junk journaling. There's another one of those pockets and more of that ribbon trim. Ooh, pretty. I might be able to use that in my Paris journal. Then there's this loose stuff laying around down here. It's got the black with the white daisies. And you could almost use that in reverse. That'd be pretty down the center of a ribbon page trim. And I've got bobbin laces here. Bobbins I can wrap that around. Blues and pinks and yellows. Greens, lots of cool little fibers. That pink, ooh, pretty. If I use silver in any of the baby journal I've got coming up, that would be really good in that one. And I've got all kinds of stuff that you saw from the paper haul for boy albums, so that'll work. This black heart and this trim here. Pretty, Darlene. I'm not going to know what to play with first. Then there's this white with the white heart, white on white. I like that. And this one, both of these will go great in Valentine albums. Pretty. And we've got a variety of playing cards here. There's some more of that lace and smaller scraps. Oh, these are pretty doilies. They're felt. How cool. Curious, Darlene, did you punch these out or die cut them? Or did you find them like this? I love that for a vintage baby album. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sorry, but with two new granddaughters on the way, I'm all about baby albums right now. So that's just where my brain goes. We have playing cards. Aw, look at the cute little kitties. She knows I love animals. Aren't those adorable? I love those. I have a friend. He is a screenwriter out in California. In fact, he's written a couple of shows for Hallmark. And he fosters rescue cats and usually finds up with a couple of his own. And I may just have to make him an album about cats and include those in that. We've got a variety here. We've got lighthouses, doggies and kitties. He also has a dog, Latte. Latte just had surgery yesterday, so maybe I need to make him a little card. Now we have the lighthouses. Those are pretty. I've got a stuff set aside. What I'm wanting to do, there's another one with a sheepdog and a kitty. I'm wanting to make junk journal albums, possibly, in fact, I'd initially thought of doing file folder folios, to do one for each of my books, to keep all my research stuff in once the book is finished. And I have a main series that I want to do, and this would be pretty in that main journal. And then we have ones from Carnival Cruise Lines. Awesome. I always thought I wanted to take a cruise, and then I saw these would be pretty in my Victorian Ladies album. But then I saw a thing on, I believe it was for Carnival Cruise Lines, in fact, about the process of boarding and everything, and I thought, yeah, I don't think so. I don't do crowds, not in my wheelhouse, so I don't think doing a cruise is on my list anytime soon. Ah, look at the ears of corn. This is felt, and it's a sticker. How cute. A couple of napkins with the hummingbirds. I don't have this one, so I've got two of those now. And another one of these fans. This comes out like this as a napkin, and I have this one in this color and I have one in blue, but can't have too many napkins because I'm really enjoying doing napkin crafts. And then we have these note cards and envelopes. Aren't those cute? Oh, they're like a postcard. Oh, this one's... Nope, I was just trying to open it from the wrong side. Those are pretty. My wheels are turning over here, Darlene, and it's all your fault. And there, I'm going to put this note aside so I don't open it on accident. A piece of die-cut fencing. Nice. And what are these book pages from? Index to prescriptions, cardiovascular drugs. Huh. Normal laboratory values in the Massachusetts General Hospital. Interesting book pages, Darlene. I've never seen any of those. Nice. Maybe from out of a nurse's or a doctor's textbook. I'll think of the word in a minute. So that's my fun stuff from Darlene. And I'm going to put the little stuff back in here so I don't lose it all over the floor. Thank you so much, Darlene. Like I said, I've got things running through my head already over here. My fan's trying to blow the sticky pad off that's covering her notebook, so I've got to keep it way over here out of camera shot. Thank you, Darlene. Oh, so many goodies in that envelope that I'm going to have fun making use of. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, now on to the package from Madi. Madi at Spectrum Noir. And like I said, she does product sales and they go really fast. And she has some great products. I have gotten, I've purchased Downton Abbey kits from her. I've purchased Alice in Wonderland kits from her. Most of the papers I've gotten from her are from Stamperia. And I just popped in the other night. I wasn't going to buy anything from Madi because Lord knows I don't need any more. But as soon as I got in, she had this paper kit from Ciao. There are 12 scrapbooking sheets in here. And you know, after seeing my haul yesterday, I really need more paper, right? But, oh, man, these little critters are so adorable. And I think those little die-cut things that Julie showed in her Michael's haul, or in her Hobby Lobby haul video, and I'll link that down below, would go great with this. This is called The Sound of Winter. And I know I'm not going to get all of this in frame. It's just not going to happen. But I will try my best. Let's scoot this back a little bit and see what happens. This with the birds up here on the top of the trees. This framed pine cone with that same bird again. This fox, isn't he adorable? Winter is the time for home. The color of winter is in our imagination. When snow falls, nature listens. No winter lasts forever. And that one must be in a different language. I'm not even going to try that. And then this shaded music note in the back. This lantern with the bird and the pine cones. And the weathered siding. And there's the back side of that. It's got like a cable knit background. Look at this one with the deer. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? And then we'll flip it over. And there's just a snowflake background and a variety of colors. You can see almost a dusty sage in the background. Look at this squirrel. I have 3 squirrels. Well, I think I'm down to 1, but they were triplets. But the one that I've seen most often anymore is an ornery little run to the group. And he has devoured almost one of my gazebo bird feeders. But I still love squirrels. I still make sure they get peanuts. I still feed them. I'm not sure what kind of bird that is, but it's absolutely beautiful. And if someone has an idea of what that bird might be, I'd love to hear. It's got the burlap and the flower made from petals off the pine cones. Music and the weathered noting. Look at this. Oh, that's like an vintage Iowa snowy thing. And that plaid with the sages again. This is what I would like my vision to be this winter out my office window. I would like to be able to sit at my office window and see snow and ice on my tree limbs. And they say we're supposed to have an above average wintry something or other this season, and I'm hoping. Look at this with the moss on it. Oh, we're at 15 minutes. It's going to take me forever to upload this video. More of the paper. There's a lighter color in that plaid. More of that weathering. And look at the cut-aparts. Oh, aren't they gorgeous? Oh. Okay. Now, I've bought another set of the cut-aparts, so I'd have more of those to work with. And then I bought, I know it's in here. I know it's in here. I bought die cuts for winter tails. Now these do not go with that paper, but let's see. These are Stamperia. But look at these. See if I can get that punched out of there so you get the full effect. Look at that. And the stars, well, they're actually snowflakes. Winter tails. Look at all these. Look at this. Oh, a winter fairy book. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to have to watch to see if she comes up with paper for this, because I'm going to be in so much trouble. Nice border chips. The white poinsettia, and it's kind of a mossy sage color. Another one of the fairies. Oh. Winter Wonderland and the castle. It's not a Frozen per thing, but it's fairies, and I love that. That with the... Oh. So pretty. Magic Winter. Oh. Speaking of magic, Happy Planner has their 2021 releases out, and there is a fabulous... it's not magic themed, but oh, it's gorgeous. It's on my list of that's going to be my new planner for 2021. So I'll be watching for me to showcase that one. I think I'm going to order that for my birthday present, which is next week. I love this with the church in the snow. They didn't stamp that one very well. The poinsettias. Okay, lots of things to play with from Stamperia. And I'm going to have to watch Maddie's channel to see if she gets any papers for this. And I will put that all away later. We are running out of time. So I'm going to go straight to our Shout Out Saturday. Now I will link to Maddie's channel down below if you want to see this stuff as she brings it up and puts it up for sale. As I said, she does it live. She invoices you through PayPal. And it's a fabulous way to shop for products that you might not get anyplace else. So go in, subscribe, and hit notifications for Maddie. And you won't be sorry, I promise. Okay, 5 names for this week. I've got my box right here. Where's my box? Okay. So there's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Okay, who do we have this week? We have Jossie Posie. We have DivaZ Russell. Patricia Beck. Marcy Davis. I must have Marcy in here twice. I'll link to her channel anyway, just to be sure. You know, my mind these days. And Gypsy Ruffles Frmhouse Spurs. I love her channel. So I will link those 5 channels down below in the description box, along with Maddie's. Please go check these ladies out and see what they have on their channels. Remember, if I've got little asterisks next to their name, that means they have their own content. Not just a playlist. They have their own content. And you're going to want to go in and see what they're doing on their channels. Also, one more thing. I'm going to link Junie's channel down below. Junie has just started a junk journal series using Daphne's Diary. And she suggests, you know, if you can't get a Daphne's Diary, if you have something else you want to use, that's fine. But she starts with how she goes through the book and picks out the pages she's going to use for her journal. She walks you through the how do I choose my pages from the book process. She uploaded that last week. Part 2 went up on Friday, I believe, which was yesterday. So I'm going to link Junie's channel down below. She just hit her 500,000, I think. I don't know. I'll have to check. But anyway, check out Junie's channel and come in and see how her thought process, because you know everybody's process for putting a journal together is different. So come in and check out Junie's and see how she's doing hers. And I will see you back here tomorrow for Stampin' Up! Sunday. We are going to do a Halloween frame. I'm getting in the mood here for decorating for fall and Halloween, and so I want to get this frame put together, so we will do that on Sunday. Thanks for joining me in the studio today. Remember to like this button. Yeah, like this video. Click the like button, you know what I mean. Subscribe to my channel so that I can add you to my subscriber list for Shout Out Saturdays. And remember to click the bell and click all notifications so you don't miss anything that I upload on my channel. Thanks for joining me in the studio today. Creative blessings.